What's up everybody, welcome back to another video. Now, as you know, Halloween is closing up very close. It is the 29th and that is 2 days. So for the next 2 days, including today, so 3 days, I'll be releasing very special and very spooky videos, starting with this one, and that is a showcase. And on Tuesday, Halloween, get ready, something big I will be releasing, very spooky, and we'll see what happens. So today I have a showcase, and as you can see, I have a really big haunted house behind me. Now there's also a chunk of another house here, and that's because this is unfortunately just a chunk of the build that I have. And the reason because of that is because this was actually built on World of Corrales, and the world this was built on was deleted, but I was actually given by the developer the schematic file of the house, so thanks to Camo for that. But you know, a big thing about this house, it is a very spooky house. It's a very haunted house. Got a lot of detail. It's really nice. Pretty solid house right here. But what's special about this house is, and to me, that, well, number one, this was probably one of my most successful houses in the early years of my building. But, it's a very old house too. But this was the first time that I got together with a bunch of builders from World of Corrales, and we made a sick house like this. So this was built by me and friends, so I got a bunch of friends, and the signs are all there, and we'll read them out later. But as you can see, this is the haunted house, and we're gonna check out pretty much the whole thing. There's a lot to go over here, but I'll try to touch on the most of it. But we're just gonna dive right into it. Alright, so the first thing we're just gonna get out of the way, we're gonna see who built this, because there's a lot of people who built this, and props to every single one of them. I'm still friends with them, and they're all cool guys. They're all trad builders. We all got together and we built this pretty sick house. So it's at the front here. Happy Halloween. So yeah, the exterior layout, I built the exterior and the layout. I also did most of the landscaping. And tour worthy, name I haven't really spoken about in a while. Let's see, interior by me, Crayboy, Jax Max, I'm Golden, Mayo Matt, and Captain. Captain's a really good builder. I still talk to that guy. He's on Blockworks right now. An outstanding exterior by Executioner and Moran. Yeah, these guys really did most of the rooms in here, which we're going to check out in a minute. But yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of people that help work on this, and they're all really talented builders. So good job to every single one of you. Now this was built back in 2015, so for the times, this was probably one of the better houses. But very festive house. It's not every day you build houses like this. But as you can see back here, we have the lake, or there's a river, I think, and there's a bridge. Pretty cool setting. I really like the setting this was built in when I built it. Here we have a greenhouse, pretty cool greenhouse, and then there's a pool over here. But if you guys want to check this place out, it's actually on Builder's Refuge right now, so I'll leave the directions to get there. But if you want to check out World of Corrales 2, I'll leave the IP for that. But as you can see, there is a lot of detail, and it's probably going to be morning, so I'm just going to put it to night just to keep the vibe going. Now, if you guys want to know what shaders I'm using, I am using Ebon shaders. I'll leave the link to the download for that, but it's pretty neat shaders. I put on motion blur, it's pretty cool. But there's a grave site here. I think there's a coffin, no bones. And there's a pumpkin patch over here. But there is a lot of detail, so I'm just going to quickly go over everything. Just keep everything short. But I believe that's everything of the landscaping. But we're going to take a look at the house itself. But as you can see, it's a pretty solid house. It's a very big house. It's a Second Empire house. Very haunted-like house. One of those stereotypical haunted houses. But it's got everything here. And, from afar it looks pretty cool too. I might actually get this rendered, I'm not sure. But you got everything here. You got the roof. Got these big gothic chimneys here. Yeah, chimneys. And you got those cool. This is the first time I actually started using this effect with the glass. But I think it looks cool. But other than that, that is basically the entire exterior of the haunted house. Another thing that I'm just going to point out is this was also built in flows. So, yeah. Some textures might stand out a little more than others. But other than that, we're going to get into the main course, the interior. Alright, so the interior is pretty spooky in there. And I'm going to walk in. Let's get ready to check this place out. But as you can see, there's already blood. There's a lot of detail in here. And I can tell who made what room, but I'm just gonna say that Moran and Executioner really went ham on a lot of these rooms. Really good job, Captain as well. But here we have a living room or a parlor. Oh, that's my old skin, by the way. This is my current skin. But yeah, this was built a very long time ago, and I believe all the fires have been extinguished. Here is the dining room. Now this is actually one of my favorite rooms, just because of the vibe that this room gives off, and you know, the whole tone of this room. It's all dark and musty, and I really think Captain built this room, really pulled it off well. This was built by Big G. See, the trap still up. Trap doesn't work anymore. Here's a pantry. I think I built this. What does that say? How to Haunt 101. Yeah. This is the kitchen built by Executioner. Really nice. Now this is actually really spooky too. And you know, this middle part here, it's pretty cool, pretty clever interior. You know, I started using this a lot after I built this, but pretty cool. And then, oh yeah, that's the stairway down to the basement, which we'll check out later. But that's another closet. And even in default, this is like pretty dark, but you know, these shaders, you know, do pretty well. So outside, you got the porch, and you got yourself a pretty solid setup here. And here we have a mysterious stairway upstairs. But I think that we should check out the basement later, because that's like probably the spookiest part of this, or the spookiest floor. And this place might be pretty haunted here, but we're gonna come upstairs, and as you can see, we have a hallway, a lot of floating candles. Pretty surprised those actually managed to stay when I imported this thing. Here we got bedroom number 1. Pretty spooky. We got, oh, this is the bathroom. Just check this place out. There's blood everywhere. Yeah, so like, you know, this whole entire, whoa, oh hey, Sandy is Yoda. Look at that. Yeah, so this place does continue to surprise me. I'm gonna close that closet, and there's no closet door. So this is a pretty neat room that I checked out before. Yeah, there's a lot of detail that you just take a minute, to look at all this detail. A lot of detail. Here's a master bedroom. I believe this was built by Executioner. 1, 2, I'm coming for you. 3, 4, better lock your door. Wow, pretty haunted area. But yeah, so interior and exterior, this place is like, you know, matching. You know, sometimes, oh, this is the billiard room. It's pretty cool. This was built by Moran. I could tell Moran's really clever with his interiors, and I'm pretty sure I've showed a lot of it in the past. But yeah, just take a look at that. That's pretty cool. And this is the office. That is the second floor. Now this is actually the what do you call it? The attic. Now the attic is actually a maze, because you know, I had a huge mansard roof. I thought I'd make a maze. We're not gonna do the maze, but there's a maze here. If you want to come here and check it out, directions are in the description. But yeah, that's the maze. So now we're gonna make our way down to the basement, which is the last part of this. And this is some really pretty spooky stuff. It's pretty dark down there too, but you got to use the real entrance, not that stairway entrance from the kitchen. This is the real entrance. Just take a look at that. We're going down. So here we're in the cellar. Just take a look at that. Here is, I think this is a hit list. Yeah, look at that. In here we have a pretty musty room. Pretty very overgrown. Oh, look, just take a look at this. This is, imagine doing this in real, like walking here in real life. This is pretty scary stuff. But yeah, just take a look at that. Just no lights. I really try to illuminate this with red torches, as you can see, redstone torches. Ooh. This is, oh, I remember this. This is the wine cellar. I'm gonna save this room for last. Actually, we're gonna go into this room. This is the toxic waste room. Just some more stuff. This is the boiler room. This is where I guess they, I don't know, heat up the house. very spooky area. But yeah, I think the cellar is last. Now this cellar is actually a very eerie place. As you can see, just rows, no light, nothing like that. And as you go in the back, there's a bit of a surprise. Bam! Check that out. There's like a little prison here, a little dungeon. But you know, when building stuff like this, you really got to take a look at the very small details, and just take a look at everything. But I really urge you guys to come on here, come on Builder's Refuge, and check this place out, because it is honestly probably one of the most spooky houses I've built. But that basically concludes this entire showcase. I think I've hit every single part. There is a little office up here from the maze, but as you can see, this is the whole maze. But here's the entire house, and I hope you guys enjoyed that. And the next 2 days definitely gonna be something better. So if you thought this was pretty spooky, next 2 days just watch. Other than that, hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to check out my other Halloween videos, and I'll see you guys later.